What's up guys, Trail here, better known as Budget Bill, and this is your second stimulus check update and stimulus package update for Sunday, November the 29th. Happy Sunday everyone. It's rainy day here in DFW area and we have some great news to share with you today. President Trump and President-elect Biden have actually found common ground for change. This is some positive news as both of them actually agree on something. We also want to talk about the $800 stimulus checks for the people in California. Then we have 125 economists suggesting that the next stimulus package includes reoccurring stimulus payments. And then I also want to get your thoughts on who you support and how that aligns with the support for the millions of Americans that are suffering right now in this country. Those are just some of the topics that we are going to cover today. But before we get started, be sure to like this video if you like this type of content. It definitely helps out a lot as it takes a lot of time to research this information and to provide a scaled down version to share with you guys. Also, if you want to be a part of this community, we would love to have you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to be notified of each new video. Hey guys, and we have some excellent news to share with you for everyone that's in California. They are now offering $800 stimulus checks in the form of grants to help people impacted by the pandemic. The WIOA Dislocated Worker Funds for Underserved Virus Individuals program will pay up to $800 per person for things like basic needs. These are including things such as housing, utility assistance, childcare, transportation costs, and some work for home cost. There are some eligibility requirements to receive these benefits, and you must show that your financial need as it relates to the virus pandemic. Some of the requirements are that you were either laid off from work, had reduced pay, you spent some time under quarantine, you were affected by the schools being closed, and you are at a high risk of getting the virus, and you were unable to take advantage of the telework because of equipment requirements. Most counties in California are participating in this grant program, except for Kings County, Santa Cruz County, and Solano County. The deadline to apply for this grant just got extended to December the 31st. If you live in California or know someone that does, be sure to share this video with them and share it on your Facebook page as well. I will also include a link down below so that you can actually click on it and to apply for this type of grant benefits in the state of California. In other news, it's been a long fight for the presidential election, and it seems that both President Trump and President-elect Biden have found some common ground. They are both pushing for a stimulus package deal to be done before the end of the year. President Trump tweeted to Congress on Friday that restaurant businesses is being absolutely decimated and that Congress should step up and help out. Time is of the essence. This is not the first shot that President Trump has taken towards Congress, but another effort to urge Congress of how important it is to pass a stimulus bill that would help Americans all over. And passing it while President Trump is still in office could be another milestone to add to his many accomplishments serving in the White House. President Trump would rather take credit for getting a second stimulus bill passed instead of allowing the incoming President-elect Joe Biden to take all the credit. And I agree with President Trump, and not just for this one topic alone. I agree that another stimulus bill needs to be signed fast and pass it now. And regarding the restaurant industry, when restaurants are forced to close, more jobs are lost. The recession gets worse and takes longer for meaningful recovery to happen as more people lose their jobs and more small businesses are forced to shut down. Congress has been deadlocked on passing a virus relief package for several months. Republicans and Democrats continue to refuse to budge on their demands for what should be included in the next stimulus package. Both President Trump and Joe Biden have urged Congress to immediately address their differences and get a relief package passed before the end of the year. The current argument remains the same as Democrats are pushing for a $2.2 trillion economic relief bill, while Republicans do not want to surpass a $500 billion stimulus package. But I have a question for you guys out there, and help me understand this. On this channel, we have people that are Donald Trump supporters, and we have people that are Joe Biden supporters. We also have diehard Republicans, and we have diehard Democrats as well. But for those of you that are struggling right now from the pandemic and need assistance just to survive, knowing that the Democratic side wants a massive bill to help a large area of people, and how the GOP wants a smaller bill to only help a few, how does knowing that information play into the area of where most of your support goes? I'm just curious. My thoughts say that majority of the people that are suffering right now would side with the Democrats, as they are the ones that are pushing for the most money possible to help so many areas, such as extending unemployment benefits, allowing for reoccurring stimulus payments, money for state and local governments so that people can keep their jobs, money for small businesses to stay in business to employ more local people, and then the GOP wanting to provide more money for big businesses that make billions of dollars every year. I'm just curious on that topic. I personally think that both of them suck, but that's just my opinion. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. And please, let's be respectful for both sides. But lawmakers from both parties say it would be a tremendous failure of Congress if they do not pass a virus stimulus bill by Christmas. It's not a bipartisan thing, it's an American thing. Congress has about 15 working days before the next recess break. It will be time for them to go back home for the holidays to enjoy with their families and to celebrate, while millions of Americans suffer with limited food and limited resources and unable to provide a meaningful Christmas with their loved ones. Congress has another recess break scheduled for December the 21st. Meanwhile, there was an open letter from 125 economists that were posted by the Economic Security Project Group. The letter talks about the lessons learned from the 2009 stimulus bill and the recent CARES Act, and it shows the reasons why new rounds of stimulus payments is required for the economy to recover. It also addresses the necessity to have reoccurring direct payments that will help families meet basic needs, boost state and local economies, and speed up the recovery. And all of these should be paired with other valuable programs like unemployment benefits, stronger SNAP benefits, and better child care funding, and many, many more. According to this Economic Security Project, millions of families have been impacted by the pandemic wage losses, with low income, and women and black workers were hit the hardest. The letter also addresses the analysis done by the Urban Institute, in which they suggest that sending 2 more rounds of stimulus checks could keep 14 million people out of poverty. The analysis from the Urban Institute looks at the 2020 poverty projections for pandemic aid across the country. They are projecting how 3 major provisions in the health and economic recovery would affect poverty. Number 1, providing a second and expanding rounds of stimulus checks. Number 2, extending the $600 a week increase in unemployment insurance benefits. And number 3, increasing supplemental nutrition assistance program or SNAP allotments by 15% and increasing the minimum benefit amount. And if Congress doesn't address these provisions, the poverty rate could increase from 11.9% to around 15%. So it's obvious how crucial passing a stimulus relief bill before the end of the year is important, as many assistance programs are set to expire on December the 31st. Eviction moratoriums will expire, unemployment benefits will expire, student loan assistance will expire, and the PUA or Pandemic Unemployment Assistance benefits will expire as well. And those are just a few of them. So hopefully we can start this week off right with some good news from our not so caring people in Congress to make the right decisions and get a stimulus bill passed over the next week. The American people are depending on it, and the economy depends on it as well. Other than that, hey, this has been your second stimulus check update news for today. If you found any value in this video, be sure to press the like button for me, as it really helps out the channel. Also, if you want to become a part of this community, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified of each new video. Other than that, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.